Well, hello, it's Dave here again. Welcome back to the channel, and I hope you're all keeping well and enjoying life and stuff like that. That's the way it should be. Today we are going to talk about networking, because networking is very important to Jill and me, and a new piece of kit has arrived that's going to let us do it a little bit better. But just before I show you the box and tell you what it is, just think back, if you like, to times you've been places where you've had Vodafone, She Who Must Be Obeyed has had EE, or you've had 3 or O2 or any of them, and you've got somewhere and discovered there's no signal. Yeah, we come across that quite a lot up in Scotland, as those of you that go to Scotland a lot will no doubt be aware. It can be murder up there. There are places in Wales that are the same. There's even places down south where it's the same, and certainly in Northumberland and places like that. So we decided to get Starlink, and here it is, Starlink in the box, which I have not even opened yet. It's just arrived, so there we go. It's not like it's socks or anything, so that's all right. And let's see what we're getting it, shall we? I wonder if I can make this a bit easier. Can you lot see? We'll take that out because we don't need that for the moment. That can go there. And this would be its legs, look. The legs it sits on, which I'm just going to put out of the way over here in the kitchen, as you do. And I'm pleased to see that there's little holes in there, and there's a reason why I'm saying that. Get rid of that little bit. I hope you can see what I'm doing here. And this is what they call dishy, which comes with a pile of instructions. So we'll put that out of the way. And it's already connected up with, it turns out, 75 foot of lead. So we'll put this over here. And then Starlink sticker. I don't know what I'm going to do with a Starlink sticker. And then the router. And that just all plugs in, and the power cable. That's it. That's all there is in the box. There's an app to download, which I've downloaded, but what now I've got to do is work out how best to mount it. So let's see if we can work that out, eh? Ooh. So, as you'll be able to see, it's mounted up there. Right on the back of the van, and I'm just going to leave it there for the time being while I get everything else sorted out. Whew. I'm getting old and I've put my shoulders out. So it's up there, and now we'll try plugging it all in and seeing what happens. There's got to be a way. I don't really want to. Oh, that's all right, it's closed. That's it. So just for trying out, it'll go up there, and it's done no harm. So let's plug it all in and see what happens. Right, so the next thing to do is to plug this together. Now, as I have discovered, this piece of kit here is just a Cat 5 lead. It's just an Ethernet lead, but with a different end on. However, I've got to put it the right way around because it's curved on the bottom, so that wants to be that way. That's gone in, so as you can see, plugs in there and comes out at an angle, so your mains plug can go in. So we'll plug the mains plug in now. So the mains plug goes in, and it's one of these things. which looks familiar actually, and there's only one way it'll go, so that goes in there like that. That takes it flat, and then what we'll do is go and plug it in. I'm just going to plug it in over by the sink to see what occurs. Right, so here we go, plugging it in. And like I say, this is very much just to see what happens. I've got no idea if it lights up or anything. There we go. Right, it's plugged in. So now I need to get the apps running. I should point out this is happening in real time. So, open Starlink, start setup. Standard. Confirm. I have a location. My Starlink is powered. Open settings. Go to Wi-Fi. Starlink. It's unsecured, that's fine too. We're in. Back to Starlink. It's all good this, you know. It's paired. Tap to finish setting up. Network name. You'll excuse me if I don't show you this little lot. Right, it's now sorting itself out. Which I know I didn't show you that bit, and neither should I. So yes, we now have to wait a minute. So there'll be a cut here somewhere. Connect. I'll not show you that little bit, but it pops it up and then asks you for your, and I'll change all the passwords later anyway. It's establishing connection to our Starlink network. It's optimizing the connection. Now, I'm just parked on our street. There's possibly a tree in the way. I don't know. But we'll see whether we can get anything. It's pissing down with rain outside as well, which doesn't help. But there you go. So it's talking to satellites. That's it. That was a reboot for some reason. Don't know why. I don't understand quite what's happening. It's a bit like GPS, I think. And I'm sure if we're somewhere where there's no obstructions, right, we're connected. And it'll be most stable after about 12 hours once Starlink is able to account for obstructions. So that's all good. Let's do a speed test. Right, this is down over, and as we've said, it's not ideal. That was upload, was it? No, this is upload. 24 milliseconds latency. 36 down, 9 up. Run advanced speed test. Ah, now I know what it is. Let's try it. Now we're going up. Now it's climbing. 80 megabits a second. 100 megabits a second. Right, 100 megabits a second is what we're getting. So that's way better. And the upload, as you can see, I'm going to be limited by the speed of the router to the devices. So with mobile devices, it's looking at 260 odd. Now I know that it'll go faster in the other direction because that's just the way it works, and it should be bi-directional, but generally speaking isn't when you start talking mobile devices. I mean, 260 down would be fine. That's fine. Right, so what I need to do now, I suppose, is get onto the old tube of Eunice and let's see what we can get. By the way, can I just say thank you very much for what's across here. 1,619 subscribers. There's been lots of people subscribing lately. Thank you so much for that. We really do appreciate it. Thank you for sticking with us. Let's have a play of this and see how it comes down. See what go full screen and pick it up at, don't want 720, high picture quality, more data, and there it is running, and I can show you it so you can see it is actually running, as you can see there. Now then, to put not too fine a point on it, I can look at these cameras and they have not been switched off. I've left them running because they're all time coded and it's the easiest way to do it. Not that that one's level, will be now. Yeah. They're showing 23 minutes and 50 seconds. I'm hoping the video won't be that long to this point. 23 minutes and 50 seconds from the start of the video, so it's taken, I doubt it would have taken 20 minutes to put the whole thing together and get it working and check it all out. And this is going to give us internet where we can't get internet with the phones or with the 5G, the 4G, the routers that we've got, all of that, that'll all work. Now, as I said, this is very, very much an experiment to see whether it's going to work. We are not in an ideal location. We actually have no need of it here. I've got gigabit up and down in the house, and that's fine. But you get so used to having that and you want more when you go elsewhere. So now we're in a situation where we'll be able to go anywhere and set this up. Now, one of the reasons I was quite pleased about there being little holes on the sides of the feet, little holes in the sides of the feet. What that means is I can get some Sikaflex and I can put some nuts and bolts on the roof so that it always plugs into the same place on the roof, and then we'll be away and flying. It'll just work. It'll be fine. I'm really pleased with that. Right, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching if you have been, and if you've got this far, what a star you are. Thank you so much. I'm going to disappear, but before I do, I want to say thank you to everybody that subscribed. Noticeable, it has to be said, that just over half of the views that we get are from non-subscribers. So if you found anything that we're doing useful, give it a go. But even if you are a subscriber, if you found this useful, thumbs up are always good, and let me know what you think in the comments down below. A little bit further on, in possibly not the next video, but I'll go through costings. No, I'll do it now. I'll do the costings now. It cost us £199 for the refurbished kit rather than the £450 for the brand new, and as you've seen, there's not a mark on it. It's unmarked. It doesn't look as though it's being used. Lord only knows where it's come from, but if that's refurb, they do a damn good job of doing that. So there's that. 199 quid for that, and that gives you, that includes the first month's subscription by the looks of it. So that's your first 85 quid. So that's all good. Then after that, it's £85 a month. Now, at any given point in time, you can pause it. You can just get onto your management thing and say, right, pause it now, please. And at the end of your current month's cycle, that's it. It pauses it, doesn't take the money, and it won't do it until you say set it away again. Which means that if it's coming out on a day that doesn't suit your bank balance, pause it at the end of the month before it comes out the next time, and then set it away again when it does. Likewise, if you're not going to be away for a month, pause it. So it's 85 quid you're not spending. And looking at what we've got planned for the next few months, there'll be, I think, 2 months where it'll be paused out of 6. So that's, call it, yeah, let's say 2/3 of the time is what we'll be paying for. Now, we have had a Vodafone contract, unlimited data, but it's 600 megs capped, we all know that. 600 gigs capped rather. That was costing me £45 a month, I think it was I was paying. So I've got rid of that. There's 45 quid towards it. We also had my phone contract, which I also had on unlimited, again via Vodafone. I can drop that down now to 10 gig and get it for the same as we're paying for Jill's. So that's come down from 40, that'll go down to 20, so that's £65 I've saved. We're only 20 quid away from the 85 here, and I've got 2 long-term sims that worked out at around about 12 quid a month. We'll not need those, I'll not need to buy any more of those, so that'll work out at, will actually be £1 adrift on that one, £1. So for an extra £1 a month, we get internet everywhere, absolutely everywhere. And in that regard, that's what we were looking to do, really. So it's not really costing us that much. Well, it's not costing us any more, really. A quid's not much at all. And it might be the other way on, I don't know. So that's all good. Well, actually it will be, because this price rise is due on April the 1st for all my phones, and they go up by whatever it is it goes up. So I will actually be saving money by using the Starlink for 2/3 of the time throughout the year, because as I say, over rotten periods when you're not going away, you just pause it and that's it. It's fine. It's as good as that. So it works out cheaper for us, faster in a lot of places, I would think, but we will report back as we go so that you get to see what's going on with it all, how well it works, whether it's good to go. I've still got some time left on the other sims before everything finishes off and gets cancelled, so we'll do some side-by-side comparisons and you'll see what's going on. Right, that's it. I've blethered on for enough. Thank you so much for watching this far. All the usual caveats apply, and we will see you on the next one. But until then, enjoy the roads, enjoy the skies, but most of all, enjoy your lives, because life rocks when your living room rolls. See you later. Take care. Bye bye.